All right, man. Jake Paul, Tommy Fury, Sunday night. Well, actually here in the U.S., it's what, 1 p.m.? Jake Paul, Tommy Fury, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., somewhere around there on Sunday. Final prediction, man. This is tough, and I think it's tough for anyone. This fight is so close. It's that close. Jake Paul is the favorite, obviously. I've doubted Jake Paul too many times. I don't know that I can do it again. Saying that, I really like Tommy Fury. It's hard for me to pick here, just as it is anyone else. This fight is hard to pick for anyone. This fight is hard to pick for anyone, not just me. I don't know who I'm going to go with here. I guess I'm going to go Jake Paul decision. I don't see Tommy Fury getting knocked out, and I don't see Jake Paul getting knocked out. I do see Jake Paul winning a decision here. That's the best I can give you, honestly. I'm not good at predictions, man. And I don't want to be good at this one. I want Tommy Fury to win this fight. I just don't know that he will. I think Jake Paul is going to take it, but I don't think it's going to be a knockout like Jake Paul says within 4 rounds. I don't see that happening. I do see Jake Paul winning with a decision, though. And if he knocks Tommy Fury out, you can come here and laugh at me. And if Tommy Fury knocks Jake Paul out, don't laugh at me because I'll be laughing with you. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This is like the closest fight Jake Paul has had, right? The Ben Askren fight was a mismatch. Jake Paul was miles better. Nissan Gibb, Jake Paul was miles better. Tyron Woodley, that ended up being close, right? But if you look back at it now, again, Jake Paul, if they were to fight tomorrow, Jake Paul would probably knock Tyron Woodley out again, I think. So this is Jake Paul's closest fight, if you ask me. Really anyone else. First time Jake Paul faced a legit boxer. Say what you want about Anderson Silva. Tommy Fury is a real legit boxer, and Anderson Silva is an MMA fighter turned boxer. So anyway, Jake Paul, I think, is going to win this fight, and I would love to be proven wrong. And I think he wins by decision. I just got out of the shower. Yes, it is the next day. I had to rethink this through just to make sure I was confident in my decision, and I still am. I still think Jake Paul wins by decision. I don't think anyone's getting knocked out in this fight. It's too hard to predict a knockout in this close of a fight for anyone, right? I think both guys, Tommy Fury and Jake Paul, are going to surprise each other. I think they're both overlooking each other, right? I think Jake Paul's overlooking Tommy Fury. I think Tommy Fury's overlooking Jake. So I think when they get in there and start to throw down, they're going to surprise each other. They're both going to bring something to the table. Neither one of them thought the other would bring. So I do still see Jake Paul winning this fight, just not by knockout. Last time, I don't predict knockouts usually. Last time I predicted a knockout was Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. I predicted Jake Paul to knock out Tyron Woodley 4 rounds too early. So that's one of the reasons I don't predict knockouts. It's just too hard unless you know for sure. Kind of like the KSI fight. That had to be a knockout. Majority of the people predicted a knockout because it just had to be, right? KSI had to go in there and not face Temper out. So and I still didn't even predict a knockout. I just said KSI was going to win and left it at that. So I usually don't predict knockouts, and I'm not going to predict one here. I say Jake Paul is going to win by a decision. And it's both going to be it's going to be a hard fight for both guys. Like I said, they're both going to surprise each other. The press conference is today. I think it's still going on right now, actually, as we speak. I saw my boy Fred Talks Fighting got an interview with Jake Paul. Shout out Fred, man. That's amazing. No matter who you are, whether you're a Jake Paul hater or a supporter, you gotta love watching Fred succeed. Getting an interview with Jake Paul right there. So shout out my boy Fred. He has no idea who I am, but still the GOAT. And I'll predict Jake to win this fight, as I said, by decision. Y'all let me know what y'all think Jake Paul does next, man. Does he said he had an offer out for Diaz for a one boxing match and one MMA fight. Does he go for the Diaz fight, or does he just hold off until KSI wants to fight in December? I don't know. Y'all let me know. What do you think he does next? Or if Tommy wins, is there a rematch? Right? Is there a rematch clause for Jake? I don't know. Y'all let me know who y'all think is gonna win this fight on Sunday. And what do you think Jake Paul does next? Y'all let me know, man.